Tom was a man of routines. Wake up at 7, work till 5, sleep by 11. But on February 14th, the routine broke. It started with a notification on his smart home app. Front door opened at 3:33 a.m. Tom lived alone. He checked his locks. They were bolted. He checked his security cameras. The footage showed the door swinging open into a pitch-black hallway, but there was no one there. Or rather, the camera refused to see who was there. For the next 3 days, the door opened every night at exactly 3:33 a.m. Tom bought new locks. He even barricaded the door. It didn't matter. At 3:33, the bolts would slide back by themselves, as if an invisible hand possessed a key. Then, the messages started. Not on his phone, but on his smart fridge, his TV, even his digital clock. The clock on the wall glitched from 11:59 to 13 o'clock. A whispery voice echoed. "Tom, you're late." Tom decided to stay awake. Armed with a flashlight and a heavy wrench, he sat in his living room, staring at the door. 3:30 a.m., 3:31, 3:32. The doorknob began to turn slowly, painfully. The door opened. Cold air rushed in, smelling of wet earth and copper. Tom swung his flashlight, but the beam died instantly. In the darkness, he heard a sound that made his blood freeze. The sound of his own voice, humming a lullaby his mother used to sing. Before we find out what Tom saw in that hallway, if you're enjoying this descent into the unknown, make sure to hit that like button. Helps our stories reach more souls in the dark. And if you want to ensure you never miss a chapter of our mystery series, subscribe and turn on the bell icon. We have a special gift for our subscribers in the comments below. Now, back to the 13th hour. In the basement, Tom found a room filled with old CRT monitors. Each screen was playing a different moment of his life. His 5th birthday, his graduation, his first car accident. But as he looked closer, he realized something was wrong. In every single video, there was a second Tom standing in the background. A shadow version of himself, watching the real Tom live his life. He found a file on a desk labeled Replacement Protocol, subject Tom. Contained photos of him from tomorrow. Photos of him eating breakfast, driving to work, and smiling. But in the photos, his eyes were completely black. Tom heard footsteps behind him. He turned around. It was him. The other Tom stood there, wearing the same clothes, but his skin looked like pale plastic. The other Tom didn't attack, just held out a hand. "It's my turn now," the thing whispered in Tom's own voice. "You've had 30 years. Give me the light." Tom ran. He scrambled up the stairs, locked himself in his bathroom, and looked in the mirror. He gasped. His reflection was already gone. The mirror showed the empty bathroom. He was becoming the shadow. His hand began to turn gray and translucent. Looked at his phone. A new notification. Subject replaced successfully. The next morning, Tom woke up. He felt great. He walked to the kitchen, made coffee, and smiled. His eyes were normal. But as he walked past the front door, he noticed a small scratch on the inside of the wood. A message carved by someone desperate. It said, "Help me." Tom just laughed. It was his own handwriting, but he couldn't remember writing it. Because the Tom you see now isn't the one who started this story. Was Tom replaced, or was he the imposter all along?
False.
Tell us your theories in the comments. If this story gave you chills, share it with a friend who hates being alone at night. Subscribe for more dark files. Good night, if you can sleep.